Good evening, Jerry Morans and non-Jerry Morans netizens. I am your SSG Business Manager, Casey Sanador, and I am your host for tonight. So, may nakita nga ako sa Google while searching about the topic. It says that if you are going to save your money, then at the end of the time, that the money that you save will also save you because if you have savings, meron ka talaga makukuha in case of emergency. So, ganon. If yes, it comes. Actually, I have my partner here, but she's struggling from the internet. Yeah. So, please help me welcome for the opening remarks, Mr. Harris Joppa, our SSG president.
Hi everyone, good evening. I am Haris Aijapa, your SSG president. I would like to welcome you all for tonight's SSG on air. Tonight we will talk about saving money for the brighter future of everyone. Thus, this pandemic, we already knew the fact that we're suffering in terms of financial problem, and here we have a different speakers, different guests that will provide us something special, something that will help us in terms of saving money. And it's despite of the pandemic, we witnessed these individuals, the two special guests that we have for tonight, that despite of the pandemic, they were able to manage their time, the business that they have, how to how they manage their money, despite of these struggles that we have. Furthermore, I hope that you will able to learn from this guest that we have for tonight. And I'm hoping that you will chill right now. You're doing your assignments ba? Kumakain na ba kayo? And on the discussion later on, if you have a questions, please do uh, comment your questions. So guys, kanina we do have some technical errors. Ganyan talaga basta live, ganyan talaga basta mahina yung internet connection. So still I'm just only here to provide them if they need me. And again, I welcome you all and have a nice evening. Go ahead, Kay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harris Joppa. Before we are going to proceed in our main topic, let's read some comments in the comments. Is there any comment yet? I
Okay,
comments.
let me read, Kay. So we do have here from Anzarina Somoza. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. She is also the SSG Vice President. So hi, Za. I'm hoping that you're chilling right now for so that you will be ready for next episodes that we have. Also, we do have here.
And we do have also Gilda Verano Lacson. She said, or he, she said that good evening, everyone. Good evening, also, Gilda.
So, last from Angelina Somoza pa rin. Hiza, interesting topic and she will help everyone how to save in the midst of the pandemic. Yes, correct. Despite of the pandemic na we are facing right now, we do have here different guests that will provide us enough or sufficient knowledge and some basic skills. Makakapagbigay po sila ng mga skills na kumbaga how to save money. Yeah, it's really hard for us that we are in the pandemic right now na 'di ba Kay, it's very difficult na mag-save in terms of money because nata sa pandemic karon then even though that we're suffering in this kind of situation but still be able to manage. So how great is that in the part of them, then still they also a student ganyan. So being a Jimorian, you adopt the core values of the school and adapt into the reality. So kumbaga it's so we are so very lucky that they given us the time, the opportunity to discuss with this. Okay.
Yes, you're right, no, Mr. President. So that's it. To start our topic, let's witness first our intermission number by one of the students in Jose Maria College. Please help me welcome Queenie Lopez from College of Business Education Department, second year student.
Isusulit sa matang kumikislap Masilayan ka sa aking harap Di man lubos malaman kung anong dahilan ng iyong pagdating Ngunit ang tanging alam kung ikaw ay nang dumating kay asang muli ako.
Wow, that is so wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. Very talented talaga ng mga Jeremarians, no? Di ba, partner? Kaya pa ba dyan? Kaya pa, partner? So hindi niya kaya. So, to have an introduction of this topic, savings is really important, lalong-lalo na ngayong pandemic, no? Marami talaga employees ang nawawalan ng trabaho. So, if you have secured your savings, you can get some of it and buy your needs. Yes, that is the one of the importance of savings, no? So, wag na natin patagalin pa and please help me welcome our guest for tonight. Miss Ate Jaja Aparada and Miss Spring de los Reyes. Hello, Te! What's up? Kumusta naman?
Hello! Nakita na
Yes.
sad.
Nakita na punta nun. Nakita naman ganyan sa backstage. So, good evening, Te. Kumusta naman inyong mga life, Te? Ate Jaja?
Ako busy jud, no? Walay ugma na kay na yung mga bata. Syempre, kung ugma na, pas mo ang all.
Jude. How about you, Ate Pring? Kumusta naman?
Okay lang, same hapon. Actually, ginakabisihan ako lately is ang business jud. Ang samgyup please, sa flag. Ang samgyup please.
Oh, congratulations, Ate Pring, ha, for your
Thank
business.
you. Thank you, thank you.
So we have here some questions about savings now to guide our gym warriors how to save. Yes, the first question we have is why is saving money important? So the first one will be yung una yung mag-answer is si Ate Jaja Aparada.
Okay. So, naabot naman gid ta karon sa pandemic. Diha na jud nato makita unsa ka importante ang savings, 'di ba? In terms of emergency, kailangan nato ang savings kay unsa na lang kung naa na ta sa ospital nya kailangan ta abunuhan og dugo. Unsa lisod kay mag-please og tao karong panahon na. Even i-please nimo sila, need pud nimo sila hatagan og something, di ba? So, mo na siya ang nindot kung naa kay gi-save at the same time dili lang para sa imong kaugalingon kundi para pud sa imong pamilya. Syempre, family first ana nay uban i-save para sa ilahang future like pag mag-college daw sila or para sa ilang family pero whatever it is, savings is very nice good bisag estudyante pa ta, makatipid gid ta. Syempre magtipid ta karon kay what if na iplano ang friends, 'di ba? Mag-outing. Unsa na lang atong ikuot lain sad ma, 'di ba? Muhatag ba si mama pero hala oy, singkur man akong pauli ani. Bisa ta ka chip in ani chichirya. So, daghan jud kaayo benefits kung naapod tay i-save. Dili lang para sa atong self kundi para po sa atong family for future needs.
Yes, thank you so much, Ate Jaja. That is so, no, correct. How about you, Mr. President? Meron ka bang masasabi?
So, yeah, so, arada-arada, no, napil ko sa, sa guest diri, So, guys, we'll just, extend our deepest, sorry, na because of internet connection, di ba, medyo putol-putol, or somehow na mga mawala, same kay, among isa ka host, kanina because of internet connection. I will not name the company, but I'm hoping for your consideration. So, back to the question, so, why savings is important? So for me, saving is very important para na kay mahugot agad-agad. Like what Ate Jaja said a while ago that savings really matters most because especially in the times of pandemic that we really not imagining na kaning pandemic will run this 1 year not 1 year and 3 months na siguro ang pandemic o 1 year 1 month going the year na ang pandemic. We really need money in terms of example, like katong gingon natin Jaja na if may hospital bill or something went wrong with you, kahit papaano, you have this money for the future. I think that's the main point here. Now, you have savings because you are thinking about the future. You're not dwelling on the middle lang. You're not dwelling on what you have right now. But you're dealing with what can you do in the next few days in your life, di ba? Kahit papaano, meron kang money. So that's how savings works, or why that's the reason why savings is important.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Masyado yung malalim, no? Thank you so much for that wonderful message. How about you, Ate Pring? Why is saving money important?
Okay, as what Jaira said earlier, saving money is important because it helps you protect in the event of financial emergency. And not only that, but because as a student, since student man yung nakadaghanan diri, di ba? As a student, we have to save money not only for well, of course, support na din ang sa future, but of course, today na since we are experiencing this COVID pandemic, we have to save not only as a student but as a responsible child na to help our parents din to lessen the expenses that ginaano nato every day. It is a big help na to help them, and then as well as also to it is important as well to save money because it can avoid what do you call this one, debt, yung utang, na-avoid ang utang. It is very important to avoid utang. It is because it will, di ba, pag madugay ang utang, what will happen? Magdako lang, maanad ka, masanay ka na magsigilang utang, and then, in the near future, it will cause you a financial stress. So, also, it is important to reduce your financial stress. It is important to save money. Sorry, it's important to save money to reduce your financial stress and to provide you with greater sense of financial freedom. So that is why. So we have to
Yes,
uh, educate ourselves on how to save. Um, Start pa lang as young as today, mag-start na not only for the future, pero as what our president said, 'di ba, na natay mahugot in terms of when we need it kay ulaw pud kaayo na we are already college students at mangayo pa ta sa tong mga mama og panglaag nato, 'di ba? Ano-ano pa ta, mangayo pa ta. So that is the reasons why it is important.
yes, thank you so much, Ate Pring, no? So, savings is really important and crucial talaga sa life natin, no? And let's read some comments here. They are answering the question. According to Maki Boy Canada, good evening, Jem Marians. For me, first and foremost, saving money is important because it helps protect you in the event of financial emergency. And additionally, saving money can help you pay for large purchases, avoid debt, reduce your financial stress, leave a financial legacy, and provide you with a greater sense of financial freedom. Yes, tamang-tama. Napakatalino talaga ng mga GM Marians, no? Di ba? So, we have another question. Ay, shout out po pala kay Shella Rampas and Esther Valencio. Sabi na, good evening, GM Marians daw. Yes, so the next question we have here is should you save or invest your money? Ate Jaja?
Both, 'di ba? When you invest, kailangan jud gamiton ng money. Pero in a good way. Kay there's nothing wrong with buying things na gusto nimo as long as magamit jud mo siya. Kay some of us manggod na ay mga ganahan lang nimo makita sa mall, then you buy for it, tapos dili day nimo siya magamit jud, or giganahan lang ka at first pero dili day siya bagay sa imong mga outfit. So, di ba, ana biya karon outfit. So murag may chapwera lang siya. So in investing manggod dili manggod puro business ang pag-invest. It is also investing for yourself, for your needs, and also for para magamit, 'di ba? So, mo lang to siya.
Thank you so much, Ate Jaja. How about you, Ate Pring?
I've read this one earlier now that let savings work for you by choosing worthy options. So the best way to make your savings work for you is to invest in worthy avenues that can help you compound wealth over the years and deal with the inflation. So actually, later on siguro I will share to you my experiences about this one. But it is for me it is really important that you invest or you save your money and you invest it into something that in the future na akay na ibabalik sa imuha without touching the principal money that you have. So ma-enjoy nimo ang kumbaga ang interest, ma-enjoy nimo siya without kurang gidakuha nimo ang imong capital or imong savings. So that is why you should save and invest your money. And as what Ja said, not naman lahat sa business kay more on business naming duha, but I think naa sa GCash karon how to invest money naa sila investment for the students where you can invest for only 50 pesos ang start na money. So small amount lang and then it will work for you na. So
Thank you so much, Ate Pring, for that knowledge. Yes. How about you, Mr. President? Meron ka bang masasabi?
For me I think it's really matter most of your decision skill para sa kuha. It is crucial to invest and to save in the full time because same sa gingon natin Spring ni Miss Spring rather sa pag-invest man gyud you need to be responsible, di ba? You need to responsible enough to think what will be the outcome or sa imong pag-decide because sa pag-invest mong gyud tama tong gipang ingon nila na it's very crucial na dili ka magpataka-taka og invest. Like now na there's a lot of thing na mas scam ka because mahal mong pag-invest, di ba? Or kaya
I'm so sorry for that. Mr. President is struggling from internet connection. So, investing is very risky, no? Like, if you invest, there is a possibility that the money that you invest is hindi na yung mababalik or mababalik pa ba, di ba, Ate Pring? Yes.
yeah.
So, if you have doubt na mag-invest or hindi mo patanggap na hindi mabalik yung invest mo na money, so wag na lang kasi napakasakit sa loob na hindi
Yes.
binalik yung money mo. Yes, so
Actually, if you invest into something, you have to really think it many times. You have to think if it is worth the risk or if it's not worth the risk. So mo gid ang imong always isipon when you venture into something, you have to think if it's worthy ba. You have to study. You have to study it pabalik-balik to para maingon ba nimo na it's worth it to invest into this venture or whatever na imong gusto nga i-invest. It is worth it always jud nimo na isipon na kasi ano man na siya as what you said it is very crucial. Yes, there's risk. So syempre if you're a person, if you're the kind of person that wala kay kumbaga wala pa kay enough knowledge to a certain you have to really you study, you ask your friends, ask your mentors, ask whoever na pwede nimong i-ask para magka-gain kag idea if kani ba na imong i-invest is good for you or will it generate more money in the future or basig di ay like for example before na atong mga kapa and all like invest lang ta dako kayong ano sa to tapos di ba walay nabalik so zero so kana siya nagsalig lang ta ato sa mga storya sa mga jam sa to ano na kanang kumbaga mga flowering words lang atong gisaligan wala tay enough idea if wala na to gi-question if asa nila makuha ang money. So you really have to think multiple times and isa po na siya sa akong mga naging lesson way back 2 years ago ba siguro or last year. So that is why
Thank you to no, nabiktima ka rin pala ng mga ano, ng mga
Yes.
scam.
Yes.
Yes. Ah, okay. Shout out po pala kay Kevin sa Ramon Singh. Sabi niya, Lodi, Tadya. Okay. The next question will be, can you give us some tips in saving money? Ate Jaja?
Well, kung saving money, kung palakaon, ako palakaon mo jud ko labi na sa una. Never daw itipid ana si mama basta in terms of food. Labi na para kung gusto ka mo kaon, then kaon. Pero ah, ang kwarta man good, depende man gud na sa moabot. Kung example labi na sa amo businesswoman ni kami ni Pring, dili all the time nga kusog ang business. Naadyo'y panahon, labi na ka ng wala pa pud niabot ang sweldo sa among mga customers. So tas-an gyud nato atong garter no, na pagpaningil sa ilaha dili sa ingon nga kesyo karon na gid ang tingbayad, karon na jud ka mo bayad. Dili jud payeng ana. Kailangan nimo tas-an kay mas more nga i-provoke nimo sila, mas more nga dili sila ganahan kay murag ma-hurt gud sila kay murag nawala imong trust sa ilaha. So in saving money, daghan kaayo agihan pa. Though na kay na save pero dili pa nimo makuha tanan nga ang imong ginansya didto sa imong gipautang, kanang imong gi-save ka man magasto gid na nimo siya. So it is better nga while on process ang kanang imong gi-save, i-save jud na nga kanang makuha jud bitaw nimo when emergency nga moabot. Kay usahay ang kapital pring. Naa na ang stock, wala pa tay kabayad, niya sayang
Correct.
kaayo. Naay customer na gusto mo kuha kaso dili namo din makuha ang stock kung bulk siya kay mas barato magud kung bulk, 'di ba? Pring. Nya kung amo lang tong ibayad na kanilang example 30 pieces lang. Nya ang amount unta nga per piece ato niya is regular price 25 pero kung i-bulk siya 15 pesos, 'di ba mas makamura pero di man namo na mahatag nga money because nagdepend ra pud mi didto sa amo ang mga customer. So, mo na siya. Ang lesson ato sa akong story is save money as uh, anytime nga na kay ma-save piso lang na siya pero pag ipuno nimo dili biya mabuo ang 1,000 kung wala siya piso. So, save as much as you can. Ayaw na lang sa palita ang shoes kung makaya pa imong sapatos, i-save na lang sa nakakwarta kay basig sa sunod mo sale day ito, di ba? Nakatipid pa ka. Yun lang.
Yes, thank you so much, Ate Jaja. No, I can actually relate. I cannot actually relate on that because napaka-gastador ko talaga. Aaminin ko, gastador talaga ako. Kahit hindi ko kailangan
Lagi ka
gamitin
nag-iisa.
talaga. Okay. How about you, Ate Pring? Can you give us some tips on saving money?
Ako, honestly, gastador jud ko when it comes to myself. I really like pampering myself. But of course, during this pandemic, there's a lot of lessons that I've learned, and one of it is to save money. And one of the tips that I can save on saving money is to clear all your debts. Utang. Kung pwede lang, kung kaya nimong mabayaran imong utang, sige go bayarin na. In order for you to be able to kanang wala kay problema mag-save and for money. And the next is you have to save first before you spend. Um as what Jaja said, 'di ba, na if kaya pa nimo nga dili sa paliton ang butang nga dili kailangan, do not buy it. If you think that the things that kumbaga I'll give you an example na lang. Kita mahilig ta mag-Shopee, mag-Lazada, mahilig tag online shopping, labi karon na naka ano ta always sa atong cellphones. But I've learned this from a friend of mine that before you click the button na to buy it, let it be there muna sa ano sa tawag ana sa kanang cart.
Card?
Let it
How
be
delicate.
sa cart lang siya for few days, balik-baliki. And if after 5 or butang na to after a week, pangutan na imong self usab, do I really need to buy this thing? 'di ba? So do I really need to buy this thing? Is it worth my money or kailangan gamiton nun ba nako siya? So most especially today sa pandemic wala man gyud kay tayong mga lakaw, so we do not need to buy a lot of things for us. Instead, we need to save money para in the near future if we need something makatabang ta sa atong parents or if gusto nato gumala, we can parang we can provide. And then what else? Unsa pa ba? Uh, I think isa sa mga ano pod is ang maghatag ka og time frame sa imong savings. So like for let's say for example today, starting today I'll save money. And my goal for this year is to save at least let's say 10,000 for Christmas. So you have this timetable, time frame, and then maano nimo siya ba ma-measure nimo siya. It's measurable, it's realistic, it's time bound. And then lastly, lisod kayo mag-save og money if naa siya on hand sa tua. Kay labi na ko. Grabe kay ko ka, my God, Food Panda, Grab. let's let's be honest, ingana ta nga ano kanang ay kapoy naman magluto or sige mag-Food Panda sa ako or mag-Grab sa ako or anything na pwede for delivery as long as na ako'y cash on hand or cash sa GCash. So as much as possible, you open an account, maski sa nga bangko, and then you save your money there. Kay on that way, dili nimo isipon na naa kay kwarta. Always may isipon, wala ako'y kwarta. So that's what I am doing right now. So the money that I have on my account, di jud ako na siya hilabtan. Not unless kailanganon jud ako siya. So that's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Ate Pring. Before we are going to proceed in our next question, shout out nga po pala kay Maris Masangay and Rose Sasaras. Hello sa inyo. Yes. So the next question will be, what are the challenges in saving money? How did you overcome it? Jaja.
Di ba na-answer na namo, pero sa tinuod lang yun, yes, ang shopping jud. Labi na ka nang makakita gud ka sa Facebook nang laag na pud ni si Kuan, finisik og si Aris magsigig kaon. Asa kaya to nindot lang yung background. Kana ana good, kani gid sila ba? Example jud di ba? Tapos post sa pud si Prig mga pagkaon, ayun. Naglaway-laway na no, alas 12, nagsikag scroll ni agi si Pring. Oy.
Pusan sa
So, challenges na siya, it's because labi na sa ato marupok. Marupok. Dali ra kay ta itempt. Dili mo sad ta siguro matempt kung dili pud lami. Kay balik-balikan sa jud nato no kung lami. Ing ana, then ang kanang howd sa jud kaayo karon ang Facebook, kanang ads kun nila nga maingganyo gid ka. Napay ads na 10 seconds. Antud sa hala, i-click daw nako kay 50% off daw. O di ba? Unya pag check day nimo sa original price, halos duol lang sila, nag-less lang og mga 50 pesos. So dili din ta maingganyo sa ginabutang nga 50%. Kay mag-background check ingon pa. Let's check first sa pikas na store, diri nga store ana kay sud kaayo tagan jud challenges murag love life channel. Pag-uyab. Yan lang. Dili dayon ta matempt mo gunit ana labi itulog na lang nato atong kagutom para pagkaugma na lang isahon na nato kaon magluto bitaw tag pamahaw kani si Food Panda no mo ting pudan ting 50% off 11 PM huy kalagot ba. So ana lang wala pa man kay tay income nga kanang ato adyong makuhaan nga permanent kay kani amuan ipring is business weather kung unsa lay naa mo olay amoa. So dili dayon ta pataka og kuan labi wala tay kwarta nya mangutang ta para sa pagkaon murag kuan na kaayo no risky pod duoy pud atong parent og dili na to maano usahay sila bay duulon sa atong nautangan kay imong anak nangutang ana wala. So ana lang pugong sa karon aasa ra man ang mga ing-ana kung naa na gid tay income nato labi na sa mga estudyante karon nga nananaw dili nato i-push atong self nga makigsabayan sa uban Kay moabot ra lagi ang panahon nga kita na pod. Anli lagi na always. Basta maning kamot lang ta, thesis go laban.
Thank you, Ate Jaja. Please help me welcome our Vice President. She is also here, Anshirina Zamoza. Hi, Za.
Hi everyone, good evening. I'm so sorry, very abrupt lang siya no, kay very shaky good kaayo ang PLDT color, so backup lang tayo ganon. Tagaan lang.
Okay, thank you, Za. How about you, Ate Pring? What are the challenges in saving money and how did you overcome it?
I think na ingon na pud ako ning ganihan 'no, the greatest challenge for me is ang hilig jud nako for social, media na mga, like, Lazada, Shopee, Foodpanda, Grab, kung sa pa na yung mga pangalan ninyo dira, Shein, Shein ba na, Shein? Grabe kaayo ko mag-add to cart. So isa po na siya sa akong mga, isa na sa akong mga struggles. I will be honest, up until now, nagyapon ko yung mga ingana nga tendencies. So there's a time in which I really have to delete the app just for me to avoid na makita to siya. But, I guess ano jud siya, to overcome it, you have to be, um kanang unsa ba, responsible and kanang naa kay kuan sa imong self na to stop yourself na to not to buy those things na dili man kailangan, especially today. That's it.
Thank you so much, Ate Pring. Naghatag jud siya knowledge for me, no? It is because gastador jud kay ko, aminin ko talaga. So, shout out pala kay Shailene De Castro. Sabi niya, how to handle po if ma-attitude si seller.
Ano lang, usually magud kani si seller, ungot man gud ni siya, di ba? Giingon nako ganina nga dili sa tanang panahon kung kanus acting bayad makabayad jud ang tanan. So para sa amo nga mga seller daghan jud kay mo post dayon, hoy. Kung friend di mo na wala ta jud na mobayad jud siya, bahala taas kay kag palugit. Ayaw wala ang friendship nga inyohang gibuo para lang sa utang nga iyang giutang sa imo ha. Dili na jud babalik ang trust sa friendship kung imo siyang i-post kaya wala ba. Tapos in dealing with many people manggod, lahi-lahi po na silang attitude. It would be nicer sa ato ang mga seller kung ato ang i-keep ang balance nato nga mood nato, balance jud nato kung makadila ta sa ilaha kay they are there mo nag-inquire sila to deal with the product, not to deal with the seller's problem. Diba? Lisod po, ma'am, how much? Masuko ka. Kita naman siguro ka, tag 20 mo na. Dili, mangguda mo gay uban, mangutana sila para kana ilahang way of opening nga pwede pa sila muhangyo good. Final na jud, ma'am. Siya. Tapoy mo ingon mo, tubag. Dili, mo na gid na siya. Ikaw na mamaligya, hala, oy. Dili, manggod. Final na siya, ma'am, kung retail. Pero kung 10 pieces, pares na kag piso each. O, di ba? Ganahan na sila na less piso, di ba? So, dili na to isabay ang ato ang kapungot sa life kung makigdeal ta og customer kay sila baya ang mohatag og ginansya, sila ang mohatag sa ato para makaipon ta. Bisag kinsa pa na sila, dili na to tan-awon nga mo judge dayon ta sa ilahang personality or mo judge dayon ta sa kung unsay naa sila. Ang attitude jud nato is stable jud bisan pag sakit na kayong puson, dili na to na ipakita sa ilaha nga naatay negative attitude para dili sila kanang dili kita sa ma-discourage na magpalit. Do dili sila mo palit, ano gud ta nila, ilahatang ano sa ilahang friend nga, uy buutan ba ito nga seller, pwede ra ka dito mag-inquire sa iyaha. So dili sa tanang butang ato ang lahi na tag-ulo sa ligdaghan na taghalin, but ato lang gyud ipantay always, i-balance ang atong attitude kung makigdeal ta sa ilaha. That's all.
Thank you, Ate Jaja. How about you, Ate Pring?
How to handle po if my attitude sa seller? Well, as a customer, actually lisod 'no, 'pag ang seller mismo ang may attitude, but, as a person na lang, you have to respect na lang the seller even though makapungot, but then you still have to respect her or him as a person and try to think na lang, isipon na lang nato na maybe because na siya gipagdaanan, maybe because there are something na murag na nahitabo at that time, that is why ing ana. So if dili man pud nimo kailangan dayon ang item or something na imong kailangan paliton, then hatagi sa siya time and then you ask again the next day. But if dili pud kaniya gina-respect, then I think the sa tawag niya, ang maging solusyon na the solution would be to just let that person, hayaan mo na lang, daghan pa mag-seller siguro, no? And then, another thing is that, what dili man nato problem na it's their problem. Problem nila na sa ilang sarili. If that's how they deal with their customers, that is their problem. Sooner or later, magbalik mo na sa ilaha ang ilahang ginabuhat. So, the power of words, very powerful yun kayo, no? When, as me as a seller, or si Jaja as a seller, um, even though, butang na to, dili kayo nice ang item, or butang to sa pagkaon, dili kay siya kung nainga nakalami. But, if the person or you as a seller, butan ka, the way you talk to your customers is very friendly, dali ka maistoryahan, if mag-comment sila sa imuha, dali nimo i-take nimo siya as, murag maka-learn ka ba, ma-learnings na siya, um, mas maengganyo ang tao sa imuha magpalit, magbalik-balik sila. It's because ang ano man gud, ang customer dili lang na siya sa item naga-base pud na sila sa attitude nimo, the way you talk to them. So, mao na siya. Pero ikaw, since ang imong question is how to handle attitudes, about sa seller man, well, respect na lang. If ang attitude niya is just the same as, the way, nag-ask ka the other day, hayaan na lang nimo. Total di man nimo kawalan na sa seller.
Yes, very accurate, Ate Pring, no? Thank you so much, Te, for that very accurate answer. Okay. We have according to Harris Japas, sabi niya since dili na ako mabalik sa stream due to internet connection, I have a question po. How do you manage your time sa business and studies? Ate Jaja?
Lisod siya. Ambot yun sa nako no. Pero kuan mo good. Mas lisod mo good kung wala ka income. So na-adjoy kuan. Na-adjoy kay point na hatagan jud mo time ang business labi na sa ako kay grabe man jud dapat ang pictorial sa mga items. Dili na sila motuo kung dili gikan sa imuha ang product good, dili gikan sa imong camera nga pagka-picture kay basig man sila grab lang unya. Expectation versus reality, ana ba ang uso karon? So ako, pag uliin ako, kay gamay naman ako na mga subjects ato nga time, pag start nako sa JMC, mga tag-upat tag-lima lang kada sem, kay na-credit man ang mga minor. Mahandle pa nako siya. Nya, ang sa mga bata, kay syempre, married good ko, then ako'y mga anak, maano gyapon ako, mahatagan gyapon ako silag time, it's kung anong magud na depende ra na unsaon mo pag-handle, unsa pud ka-inspired nga i-push pa na siya. Then, kung unsa imong goal sa imong life. Syempre, dili pud pwede magpasagad as a mom, emergency sa school, syempre dapat kay kuuton ana. So, ana lang siya. Mag-business man gani, panindigan na lang ana.
Thank you, Ate Jaja. How about you, Ate Pring?
How do you manage your time sa business and sa studies? Natay ginaingon na if there's a will, there's a way jud na siya, no? So, actually ako gina-schedule na nako daan, akong time kung kanus, since ako food man jud akong business and more on samgyupsal, so like frozen lang. So, the days na kailangan nako og kanang nakoy adlaw kung asa kailangan nako nga full day, naa lang jud dala akong time. That is for pag marinate, usually pag mag-marinate it takes a lot of time. So gina-set nako na siya nga day kung asa dili ko busy. Usually that is Sunday and Monday. So mo na siya ang mga days. But since there are times man pod na kanang like for example pang snacks and um kailangan lutuon as soon as 'di ba 'pag mag-order. So, usually sa class, actually thankful gani ko karon na online 'no kay maka-ano ko makahawa-hawa lang. Pero nag-a-ask jud ko og permission. Although it rarely happens naman kay tagsa lang man pud ang ato ang ano. But, that's it. The busiest time, ginaset ako siya sa days na walay klase. And then during the naay klase, nag-open ko usually at 10 AM kung dili na ko busy sa klase. And then if naay mga kailangan buhatonon and dili man po ko busy, ginahuman na nako siya as soon as possible. Di na nako hulaton na, unya na lang. Di na, kung dili ko busy karon and then naay kailangan buhatonon sa klase, buhaton na nako na siya para on the time na naay mag-order, dili na ko magkara-kara. Dili ko magkara-kara both sa studies and sa ako ang business. That's
Thank
it.
you so much, Ate Pring. Hopefully, Haris Japan na answer nila ay muhang question. So, balik tano sa savings na topic. So, the last question we have here, mga ates, is what is your advice to young ones who want to save money? Ate Jaja.
Kana mag-start ta sa baon nato siguro sa mga young sa mga estudyante pa, 'di ba? Syempre ginatagan pud jud tag baon sa tong mother, father. Uh, naatay mga kwarta nga kailangan nato igasto para lang sa sudan. Unya namo pud gyud ay mga gagmay na allowance. Pero sa ako kay sa una tipid jud kay ko no. Mo nang dito ko naka-learn nga magkaon per may gulay kay tag 10 lang ang takos. Atagan nagabaon man jud ko guys from home. Tapos magpalit na kog sudan sa school. So mo na ko experience no. Tapos ang baon ako sa una is 30 pesos lang yun. Atong high school ko kay ang food sa school 25 man jud ang chicken. So napag at least 5 pesos nga sobra extra. Pero dili na ko na ginapalit og chicken. Mupait na ako gulay or pansit kinasud-an ako na siya. Tapos katong kwarta nga sobra ginaipon jud nako as in makaipon jud ka. Nya daghanon na gid ako ang rice mo nang dili ko chabi-chabi jud kay daghanon ako baon ng rice kay di ako mobawi dili ko mo snack dili ko mo kuan tapos pagpauli sa balay katong kwarta nga ipamasahe lingaw naman ibaktas labi na sa probinsya gud kay sabay ra mo sa imong mga classmates so kadto gina-save na ko siya pero sa inyoha mga lahi naman gud karon ang mga teenager kay kabalo na gid mo sideline sa tinuod lang dili para sa una nga mohayo ra gid dependent ra gid kay sa parents daghan kay business na pwede masudlan karon mo repost lang ka sa gi-post ni Pring unya ako moingon ka nga ako abay atong customer Pring nakoy something else ako ni para sa imong Gcash ana good o di ba maka-earn na ka sa ing ana lang nga pamaagi ang tip lang nako ana is dili na to ikaulaw kung unsa man atong gisudlan as long as maka-earn ta, maka-help ta, kana jud atong i-focus dili sa ingon nga na maligya ako na mulubi na dili jud ing ana ha ang mindset na to is na maligya ta monegosyo ta it is because tatay capability nga makigsabayan sa uban o gusto ta mo earn it's because gusto ta mo help gusto ta makakwarta o gusto na to i-prove sa atong self nga kaya day nato dili nato ikaulaw ang limpyo nga pamaagi maging proud sa atong self, i-push jud nato kay dili lang ato ang self atong natabangan kundi much more ang ato ang society.
Thank you so much, Ate Jaja, no? How about you, Ate Pring?
For me, my advice to young ones who wants to save money is if you're a person, if you're a student who kanang ginahatagan pa kag baon sa imong parents, one important thing is to not to spend money just to study. So a lot of people, a lot of students actually makita man nato no na mag-study lang adtog Starbucks, mag-adtog mga coffee shop or maski asa to hang out with friends, to study na with friends. But if you really want to if you really want to save money, you try to avoid spending money just for you to study. Kay kalas din siya. At saka, if you have, ano naman, if you have a space sa inyong house where you can study all for yourself or with your friends, why not sa house na lang himuon para makatipid. And then if you're not comfortable, there's a lot of people naman na not comfortable then with studying at home since sahay 'di ba saba kayo or dahil mga bata ay ano na lang you visit city library. I Taga-visit ko dito before, City Library. It's very quiet and it's mas nice pa ang atmosphere and then you don't need to spend a lot of money just for you to study. So kana siya i-try nimo og avoid na maggasto para lang mag-study. So di ba kay kung moadto tag Starbucks or maski unsa, for sure ang ato lang ana no gamay lang kay ang time nato dira mag-study kay pag mahurot na ulaw naman ta. So di gyapon balik gyud tag balay dito ta mag-study. So may pag-ayo na lang panghapi na lang sa inyong balay. Tapos next is if you're a person naman na wala gina-receive na baon from your parents, I think you have to learn then to educate yourself on how to earn. Bisa ginagmay lang naman ni as what Jaira said earlier. Daghan kaayog pamaagi to earn bisa ginagmay. I am very proud with my brothers. Ako, tinudluan ako na akong brothers. Pwede ba i-share na ako ha? At tinudluan ako akong brothers na um, para dili man gud sila ginahatagan og allowance. Actually kami diri ta di mi nahatagan og allowance most especially today nga pandemic. So, among gibuhat is that since na may motor, sila na lang naga-deliver sa akong product. So, in that way, naa sila income. So, karon nag-income sila. And then, ang akong isa ka brother pod, since mahilig man siya sa music, so ang iyang gibuhat is, since dili man siya, wala ka siya idea for business before, kay dili siya ingana nga person. So, ang iya hapod is nagatudlo siya mag ayos sa guitar or more iyaha sa services. And then kana siya, there's a lot of way naman to earn money. Maski mamaligya lang ka ginagmay, kabalo ka, bahala ginagmay, basta kanunay, maabot ang time na magdako gihapon na. Tapos, unsa pa ba? Kato lang, siguro, importante jud kay to na to spend money for your studying. Mo maganda ang murag usual karon sa mga students, mahilig kay mag-adto og Starbucks and other coffee shops para lang mag-study and then wala for Instagram lang yun siya nga purpose. Paabot na mo, uli gyapon balay pa na mag-study. So ay pag di na lang, di ba, makatipid pa ta. So, that's all.
Thank you so much, Ate Pring, and thank you so much, Ate Jaja, for giving us knowledge about savings. We appreciated it a lot because it gives us knowledge also. So thank you so much, mga ates. For more details and update of our next SSG on air, please visit our Facebook page that will be flashed on your screen now. In behalf of our school founding president, Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy, Board of Trustees, School President Dr. Jose Maria Gonzalez, School Administrator Ma'am Rose Marie de Magnaong, Senior Vice President Dr. Felix Chavez, Vice President for Academic Affairs Dr. Josefina Ortega, Vice President for External Affairs Dr. Joe Mark Libre, College Deans, Principal, Program Heads, and of course from the faculty and the whole of JMC community. Once again, this is your SSG on air and we are live every Friday from 7 to 8 in the evening. This program is brought to you by the partnership of JMC Communication Office and the Supreme Student Government. And of course, special thanks to Ma'am Mirna Ambrosio, our JMC Communication Director. Okay guys, this has been the SSG on air. Thank you so much, Jay Morian, and to those who are watching us live, may you have a great night. Goodbye everyone and see you next Friday. Bye!